the visiting team is Eric Spolstra. Introducing the starting five for your Phoenix Suns. At the small forward position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 2, Josh Okogie. At center, 6'11", number 22, DeAndre. At guard, 6 feet, number 3, Chris Paul. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. The other forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Kevin Durant.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food. And some organizations, RJ, unfortunately know they'll have to make big changes in the offseason. So, with that being said, what's it like for players on those teams at this stage of the season?
For a lot of people, there's an understanding that this is now a job. You're not out here playing for fun. You're out here proving your value to other teams, to other coaches. And don't forget, the coaches, sometimes they're the first ones to go.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler at the 3, the small forward. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Booker. And here are the Heat. The kick outside to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Ball against Lowry. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler passes to Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Okogie, the pass to Paul. And the Suns miss again. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Booker against Hero. Over Booker.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low and taken away by Paul. And up the court come the Suns on the break. That one falls.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Lowry has the open look. No good on the 3. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They trail by 1. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
They get it back. And it's Ayton missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. Now Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Miami calls timeout.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Josh Okogie. And then for Miami, Kevin Love's checked in for Caleb Martin. And it's Oladipo in for Hero. Here's Butler. Lays it up off the glass. Butler's got 5 now.
And in the paint, Butler really excels. He's got the agility and power needed to beat the defense.
Oh, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Vincent comes in for Kyle Lowry. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
A nice shot by Booker.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Butler passes to Vincent. Takes the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And making plays to help his team. That's what Butler does. And he demands that his teammates do the same.
Booker up top. 3-pointer. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the Heat, another 3.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Count the basket. Booker's got 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Vincent the pass to Robinson. Love with the screen on Booker. There's Oladipo, and there's another one for the Heat.
A rare attempt from that area, but Oladipo still uses it. Just another layer of his game.
Booker with it. Butler covering, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Yambo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Lee comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Paul. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And stolen by Payne. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity.
You gotta love his hustle. Leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And don't go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Phoenix.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Cameron Payne is out there with Lee. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Torrey Craig. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. The Suns trailing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Okogie misses. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
The inside. He's covered by Hero. Biyombo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
That's a foul called on Damian Lee. That's his first foul. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Durant comes in for Torrey Craig. Ross is checked in for Damian Lee. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Suns trail by 4. Ball right side. No good from Durant. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat. He's off on the first. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game. And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to Adebayo. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Phoenix on defense. Trailing by 2. Lowry finds Strus. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. And he's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. And then for Miami, Love comes in for Caleb Martin. Robinson is subbed in for Tyler Hero.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Here's Paul into the lane. Miami grabs the miss. Butler on the way. He's guarded by Ross. Nifty move. And it's Butler with the jam.
And Butler has some insane handles, created at just carving his way through the defense.
Ball against Lowry. Here's Ayton, and the layup is good. Ayton's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And then Durant with the jam.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Heat have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
2 shots.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so Lowry nails both of them. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
To the inside. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Trains the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Ball kicks to KD. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo for 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Ross. Here's Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's special.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Well, and always fun when you see players battling like this. Shaq, who did you consider your greatest rival? Let's go back now to Bam Adebayo's first half performance. He was doing it all out there. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Hart.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the 1.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Ball passes to Booker. And there it is for him. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the ring. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Durant, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
From downtown, the shot will not fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and Durant puts it in. 9 points in the game so far.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Booker outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And 12 points for Devin Booker.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hero kicks to Martin. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Ayton. At the top of the key, Durant. That puts them in the lead. KD's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie.
Third personal foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far. Phoenix making some changes. Yambo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Kevin Durant. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And Miami with a change here, too. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Hero against Booker. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Vincent. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
3-point field goal.
Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Craig. Booker against Hero. Combo trying to break free. Booker no good. Hero with it. He's got 6. Passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Booker. They can't stop the run with that one. Left side, Hero. Biombo with the block. And he's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Miami. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Payne, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. Kicks it out to Love. And again, it's the Heat missing. Suns trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Craig down low. He's against Martin. Pass to Ross. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Ross with the steal to the middle. Here's Biombo. Shoots over Strus. And there's Bismack Biombo on the assist from Ross.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Martin dishes to Love. The pass to Oladipo. Back to Love. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Strus missing. Here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And stolen by Love. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Heat out front, leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. The Heat leading by 4. Inside, Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. That'll be a 5-second call.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
Heat shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. 16 feet away, and there's another one for the Heat.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
All times Booker. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Here's Butler. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Paul passes to Durant. From past the arc. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And a wide open look for Hero. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's KD. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Hero passes to Love, and that one drops.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Paul kicks to KD. Here's Ayton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Durant against Hero. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
Paul passes to Okogie. Over Butler. Okogie misses. The Heat leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Lowry, and he banks in the layup.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Paul against Lowry. Outside for Durant. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, he is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
The Heat making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, "This is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play." In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks so much, David. Booker the pass to Okogie. Clock at 6. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
The Heat leading by 3. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Paul with the bucket.
This is Paul's veteran know-how becoming a factor. He is not afraid of these moments.
Here's Hero. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots, a prime-time player.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Yeah, easy call.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
At the line for your Suns.
It's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Jimmy Butler at the line for 2.
Break. Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
And Booker kicks to KD. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Paul for 3. Rebound by Butler.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Pass to Adebayo. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And that whistle got a huge response from this crowd, and it was not a positive.
And the Suns miss again. Here's Miami now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
No choice but to foul there, but